Welcome to a fairly frigid, forgetful, feel-good Friday. How's that for alliteration? It's the best I got. I call it a forgetful, feel-good Friday because my routine got interrupted and frankly I forgot it was Friday. So now I have to think of something that happened last week and nothing significant jumped to mind. But then I thought about an email I got. I got it from the gym studio and they were trying to do some feedback from my primary trainer. His name is David. David is the nicest man you could possibly meet. He's early 30s. He's got a 9-month-old boy and a 4-month-old boy, or 4-year-old boy, and he talks nonstop about his family. I admire that. He's very, very knowledgeable. He's got all sorts of certificates and recognition and education. He knows his stuff. He treats people very well. I noticed somebody who's in a session before me, she's in a walker, but she still wants to exercise and be on top of her game. Patience of a saint. The feedback, of course, wanted to know what you liked about him. And I explained everything I liked, it, all these sort of things. But then the inevitable question came up. What could David do better? And I was about to default to nothing. You know, it's the lazy man's way out, but also there was not much to pick. But as I thought about that, you know, I have a lot of respect for David. And if I put no effort to even coming up with anything that he could do better, that's not very nice. So I hummed and hawed and came up with this one thing that I remember happening in the back of my mind. David designs these 6-week sessions, and he has an end goal in mind, but he doesn't necessarily tell you what it was. So I just blindly do all the exercises without any real feel of what he wants to accomplish in the overall. I thought that might be a point of improvement. And that made me think about something that happened long, long time ago in a Dale Carnegie program. There was a guy, he was up speaking, and I'm not sure what exactly the topic was supposed to be, but he was a chef. And he did something wrong in his prep or something, and nobody told him what was wrong. It was quite drop dead obvious. And he ended up serving the food for about the next 2 or 3 hours. It's something that could have been fixed immediately if somebody would have gave him positive feedback or pointed out this point of improvement. Instead of having a plethora of unhappy customers, they would have been fixed right away and he would have been grateful as the Dickens. So that's what occurs to me. You know, as we go through life, we don't want to criticize anybody or anything of that nature. But if we honestly take a little time and look for some little thing that somebody can do just a little bit better, are we not making this world just a little bit better a place? Have a great week.